Hello friends, welcome to BISP Solution. My name is Lokesh Gandhi, and today's session we are going to look into the overview of project-driven supply chain management in Oracle Fusion SCM manufacturing application. A project-driven supply chain is an end-to-end integrated solution across the Oracle supply chain and the project management cloud application. This solution is designed to support those business processes of manufacturing and the asset intensive companies that require supply chain processes to work in a specific project. So, all the activities of supply chain, including the order management, procurement, material management, manufacturing, sales, and services, all the applications are segregated by a specific project. So this ensure end-to-end integrity of supply and their associated costs. So this is the project-driven supply chain management, and we have the project management, we have the sales and engineering, supply chain, and the finance, right? So under the sales and engineering, we create the project-based sales codes or asset build plans. We create the project-specific sales order. So we use the order management under the sales and engineering. And under the supply chain, we purchase the project-specific material. So we use the procurement over here, right? We automate the segregation and valuation of the project-specific inventory. We create the work order and the issue of material in the project specific manufacturing. So we use the manufacturing over here, right? And at the end of the supply chain, we automate the shipment to the project schedule and the post sale, and you can say the construction services. And you can use the project driven supply chain solution to manage your supply chain processes in the context of project without creating the separate organization for the each project. You can also capture the supply chain cost as a project expenditure, right? And at the last, finance. In the finance part, so that is the revenue and billing. We generate the contract based billing for the project. That means we create the invoice, the contract based invoice for the projects, right? So this is the end to end integrated cloud solution for the manufacturing and the asset intensive industries. So we'll see one by one. First, we will see the project driven for the manufacturing, and later on, we'll see the asset intensive industries, right? So the manufacturing companies use the project driven processes to provide the turnkey solution or the bundle sales of product with an ongoing services, and they execute the contract manufacturing services on the multiple contract from the one plant, right? So under the manufacturing plant, first we create the specific project to manufacturing the goods, right? Then we create the sales order based on the specific project and specific task, right? We purchase the project specific component and sub assemblies so that we manufacturing the product and we complete into the project inventory, right? After completing the product, after completing the product, we pick and ship the product from the project inventory, right? A specific inventory, right? So at the last, we create the invoice for the specific project and we can track the project as well as the progress of this project. Also, we can analyze the project specific cost as well, right? So under the manufacturing company, this is the project driven supply chain, right? And in the same way, we'll see the asset intensive companies, right? So first we create the project to build the asset, right? So the project bill asset usually start with the corporate plan that outline that asset will be built, what asset will be built with their location, schedule, and the budget. And the corporate plan is converted into the engineering and the construction plan that contain a bill of material. And based on this plan and the project tasks, the budgets are defined, right? We, we procure and manage the project specific material, right? And services, and then transfer this material to the project sites, right? We construct the asset and we capture the construction cost and also maintain the assets, right? We capture the asset maintenance cost as per the project specific expenditure, right? And we can track the project specific progress, budget, and the cost as well, right? So this is the project driven supply chain for the asset intensive companies, right? So at the last, we have the features of the project driven supply chain. The project driven supply chain solution is comprised of 11 features. So 9 in the supply chain, you can see over here the 9 in the supply chain features, and the rest of the 2 under the project management features, right? So under the supply chain feature, we segregate and manage the project specific inventory. So under the project and specific inventory, we pick the items, materials, we ship the items and materials. We can transfer under the specific inventory. You can see this is the transfer. We can purchase the item from the supplier to the specific inventory. We can execute the project specific manufacturing, maintenance, and the project stripped supply chain without the project finance, right? This is the features of this supply chain. And under the project management features, we capture the project driven supply chain material and the manufacturing, as well as we can capitalize the project driven supply chain asset and maintenance cost, right? So these are the features of the project maintenance. So this is all about the project driven supply chain management in Oracle Fusion manufacturing application. So thanks for watching this video. Thank you so much.